Hey, what's up, guys? Eli Fishman here from Talkin' Ball Interviews on YouTube. Back another interview. Today, I'll be joined by Toronto Blue Jays prospect Kendall Williams. Kendall, thank you so much for coming on today.
For sure, man. No problem.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Starting off, you were the second-round pick to the Toronto Blue Jays in this year's Major League Baseball draft. How special was it for you to hear your name called? What's your draft story?
It was an awesome moment. Like, me and my family, we were really excited, and just hearing your name called, it's like once in a lifetime experience, and you can't replace that with anything. I'm still getting chills talking about it right now.
Now, you were committed to Vandy, obviously ranked the #1 best college baseball program in the country, reigning national champs. How hard of a decision was that?
It was a tough decision, but you can't pass up an opportunity like this. Like, obviously, the Blue Jays are a great organization, and baseball is what I wanted to do, and so it was a tough decision, but you just can't let that slip by.
You're playing in the GCL. They call this, the biggest grind. You guys are here at 6:30 a.m. Then you guys are working out, have practice, and then a game at noon. How big of a grind is this, and how's the transition been?
It hasn't been that hard. I went to IMG, and so it's the same kind of deal. It's just without the school. So we're waking up at 6:30. We're going hard all day, and it gets kind of repetitive, but this is our lifestyle. This is what we signed up for, and this is the only way to get there. So you got to do what you got to do.
IMG in Bradenton, obviously one of the best high school baseball programs. They call it like the professional baseball of high school baseball. How much did they prepare you for this?
They really did prepare me. It was a huge step going from a normal high school to IMG, but once you get the hang of it and kind of, mature on and off the field, it starts to come easy to you.
You've had one outing so far. You threw one inning. How were the hitters, and how do you feel the competition difference was and has been to high school baseball?
It's definitely different. You have to learn how to pitch, and that pitchability has to be there. You can't just blow fastballs by people anymore. Just location, change speeds, and baseball is the same game, just different level.
What's been your favorite part about pro ball so far?
Just the daily grind. This is what I've always wanted, and so having just the opportunity in front of me, all I have to do is go get it. I really like to have that there.
Has everything lived up to expectations? Have there been any giant surprises for you?
Not really. Pro ball is pro ball. You hear a lot of stories. So I think just being around people at IMG, having friends that have been through the process, it's made it a lot easier for me.
At this complex, you guys have David Ardsma, famous MLB legend, Daryl Knowles, a World Series champion. What have you picked up from your coaches here?
We talk to them all the time, day in, day out. We're around them 24/7. Just being able to kind of have that resource by your side, you learn little things every day. And so being with someone who's been through it all and kind of seeing the ins and out of baseball, it's just really awesome to kind of have that availability and for him to be able to guide me through what I'm going through right now.
When you originally came with the rookie camp and you came in with all the draftees, I think there's 32 of them this year. Was that kind of a culture shock for you, coming in and being with 32 players that you're competing with and that are also professional baseball players?
It is, but at the same time, you're always competing with people you're around. And there's talent everywhere, especially now. And so you just kind of have to focus on yourself and make sure you're getting your stuff done and do what you can to get to the next level.
Give me a scouting report on yourself. What's your repertoire? How do you use your pitches?
I'm a big power righty, fastball, 92, 95, 4-seam, 2-seam, changeup, slider, curveball. And so I'd say slider, changeup are my best pitch. The level of comfortability I have with my changeup probably makes it my best pitch just because I can throw it in any count. So for me, get ahead with the fastball. Lefties, I really like to go changeup. I miss bats a lot. Slider, it's still kind of developing. I'm working on that a lot, trying to tighten it up, throw it a little harder, but overall I think I'd say I have 4 or 5 above average pitches.
What's your mound mentality? What's your pitching philosophy every time you step on the bump?
Bulldog. It's me versus the guy in the box, 60 feet, 6 inches, and so I'm just trying to do everything I can to send him back to the dugout.
All right, man. Thank you so much for joining me today. Much appreciated.